favorite watch. Sorry, I have to redo that. I will edit that. This is going to be a very fun episode, and you are my favorite. Why I cannot say it? I want to say viewer, and I cannot say viewer. In today's episode, we tackle a very common problem for virtually every person owning a car, and that is small rust spots or even bigger rust spots that you can convert back to metal and then finish so they look perfect again. So if you have an interest in that, keep watching as I'm instructing my son on how to make those necessary repairs that otherwise could cost you a lot of money in a body shop. This is going to be a fun episode, and it is virtually for anyone that wants to learn how to treat and repair rust spots in their car. Hello friends and welcome. This is Professor DIY and the Urban Homesteading channel. One of the common DIY repairs that you might have to do in your vehicles is some very small rust spots. Here in North Carolina we don't have a lot of problem with rust, but it does occur. In this specific vehicle we have rust developing in the panel, and this is a very common place for rust, right? So the way we plan to address this is to use a rust dissolver. This specific one is Permatex because I've used it in the past and I like the results of this product. We are not sponsored, we bought that with our own money. This was not provided for us. And the idea is that you put that on kind of liberally on the area you want, and it transforms the rust into back to metal, right? And dissolves the one that cannot. Then we're going to wait, what did we say, 5 to 10 minutes?
5-10.
And then we're going to do something counterproductive for us. We're going to rinse it with water, right? To me that seems counterproductive, doesn't it? It's like, here is rust, put some water in it. But anyway, we're going to follow the directions and we're going to show you. In order to apply this product, you need to have a brush of some sort. It doesn't have to be a great brush. Again, this is just to apply the product. And also be prepared with some water, because after 10 minutes you will need to clean this area with water, right? The other set of directions we have based on what is on the bottle is that if we have any excess on the paint, we need to wipe it off. So we're going to do that. So stick around. This is going to be a very fun episode, and you are my favorite viewers. So we're here in our problem area, and this is a very nice pink color. This is a gel, not very runny, even though it looks like it's very runny on the video. It is a gel that adheres well to the sides. And we're going to wait. I'm applying it liberally, right?
Mm-hmm. As instructed.
As instructed. And we're going to wait 10 minutes. So per the instructions, if you go onto your paint, just remove it. And in our case, we're just using some paper towels to remove it. But our time remains, right? Mm-hmm. We just wanted to show you this. And it looks to do a very good job as a cleaner, doesn't it? All right. If you're cheap like me, wash this brush so you can use it for something else, right? If you are not, it's a 70-cent brush. Throw it away. And my son is laughing at his El Chipo dad.
Well, you know.
Hey, you don't make money by spending money. Oh wait, you are making money by spending money. And while you're waiting for time to pass, you can always wash another car you own, right? It is hot here in North Carolina today. So hopefully the hot water, the water might provide a little relief from the heat as well.
Stay hydrated.
You're hydrating your car, dude.
Right. People need to hydrate too.
Ah, okay. 10 minutes have passed, and now we're going to follow the directions once again and wash it with some clean water. And we're making sure everything is, all the material is completely gone. We're going to let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to use some sandpaper to clean the area. And that is called wet sanding because there's still water, right? So you think we need to repeat it? I don't think that's rust there. No, that's not rust. Is that rust?
It seems like it got most of it.
Okay. Throw some more water, I guess, there. Okay. I want to evaluate if what I see there is rust or metal. So. I'm not sure if what's behind it is rust or not, but we'll be safe and treat it as rust, right? And if it isn't, there is no harm done, other than we have to wait another 10 minutes, right? It is darker, so it looks, either it is a dark primer or it is rust, right? All right. So the next step is to wash again the extra material. And then we're going to use metal reinforced bondo. Again, not sponsored. We pay for it with our money. We're going to use metal reinforced bondo to fill the gap there. And then when this dry, we are going to have to sand it down and paint it, and you will never know it was there. Another 10 minutes have passed, and now once again, we're going to make sure that all of the chemical is not left in the car. Excellent. A little more of sanding. And again, as you can see, we thought was a hole. There is no hole there. This is metal. And you can hear it, right? But better be safe than sorry, right? There is nothing flaky here, which is good. And I have somewhere blue towel. Yeah, found it. That will allow us to dry it so we can put bondo on it, right? All right, let's prepare the bondo and we're going to show you that step. So don't tell your wife, but if you're unprepared like us, a butter knife can work well to open any can, paint can, bondo can, right?
Seems so.
So again, just don't let your wife know. This is just between you and I. No one else knows. Well, and the few thousand people who watch the video. All right, now you can even use that if you want. Get some of the bondo, and we'll use the one that happened to be here on the top for us.
Just scrape it on?
Yeah, use this though, so you can hold it. And transfer it here. Transfer a little more. That's not enough. Do this outside. It actually stinks, right?
Yeah.
And put all the bondo together as close to as you can, because we need to put some hardener on it. All right.
Okay.
I'll hold that and open the little container in just one drop. So put one drop of hardener.
There's a little.
We're clearly unprepared, guys. All right. Our next step is to put a drop of hardener. That's probably enough. And now mix it again all together as well as you can, as good as you can. And we're mixing the bondo. All right, let's. All right. And now we're going to take that on the side of the car and we're going to slab it over the hole. Try put some in there as much as you can, and then go from one side to the next and try to make it as easy as possible. And then put some more in there because I can see the holes. Make sure it's that you see that little is plenty. Now the next step is that we're going to let this dry, and probably in our next episode we'll show you how to finish. The key to success is the next step, sanding. You will never be able to scrape the bondo perfectly, so do not worry about it. Just do the best you can with the bondo, and then you're going to be very careful with your sanding, and it will really make it disappear. It will make it look like it was never there, and the bondo will totally blend with the rest of the car. So do not worry what it looks like now. It will look perfect in the end. So when you're done, let it dry. Do not worry about those little, what do you call those, bumps, right? you will have to sand this before you paint. So leave it as it is now, and then we'll come back when it's fully dry. That's the key. It has to fully dry before you continue. And the next step is really paint. Well, friends, this is our short episode for today, and we hope you found it useful and it will help you repair small damage in your car. To see the completed project with the paint job, watch for our next Quickie, Wednesday Quickie. From Professor DIY and DIY Junior, let's fix something together.